Let's start with this question, and you have to give me an honest answer. Have you made money in crypto, or have you been losing money in crypto? If you've been losing money in crypto, it means that you've been doing the wrong thing, because a good number of persons are actually making money in crypto. I personally, since 2017. The next question is this: how do you start investing in crypto the right way to build actual sustainable wealth? The answer to this question is no one will give you for free in an organized form. What I will reveal to you today is what you wish someone told you before you bought your first crypto. No hypes, just core truth. I wish someone told me this before I bought my first crypto in 2016. Now, let's make a deal. If at the end of this video, you are like, Jude, thank you for making this video, then do these 4 things. Leave a comment, like the video, share, and subscribe. Do we have a deal? Okay, let's get started. To start investing in crypto, you have to be aware and define the following. 1 is crypto seasons and cycle, then investment motive, how do you divide your portfolio, where do you carry out your investments, and which coin should you buy. Note, however, that this is not a financial advice. It's information only, or maybe it's a life advice. Let's start with the first one, which is the crypto season. Since the first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was launched in 2009, a 4-year cycle has been noticed, and other crypto launched after Bitcoin have followed this 4-year cycle. This cycle also correlates with the Bitcoin halving. So what is Bitcoin halving? Bitcoin halving is the day the number of Bitcoin miners earn approximately every 10 minutes is reduced by half. This happens approximately every 4 years. Miners used to earn 50 BTC, then it halved to 25 BTC, then 12.5 BTC, and currently 6.25 BTC. Historically, Bitcoin attains a new all-time high some months after each halving. You can see from this chart here that after the first halving on November 26, 2012, Bitcoin rallied and attained a new all-time high. It attained another new all-time high some months after the second halving, and a third all-time high some months after the third halving. The fourth halving will happen in March of 2024. In this 4-year cycle, we have about a year and a half when it is bullish, about a year and a half when it is bearish, and a year or less when it is ranging. This is when you start accumulating coins, and the bull season is when you start taking profits. Most people do the opposite. Do you understand this? As I said earlier, all the coins follow this cycle that Bitcoin has created. There are other factors influencing this cycle, but for now, let's stick with halving. Now that we've established this, let's look at your motive. Whatever your motive is, know that when investing, it is for the long term. The cycle is 4 years, so your investment plan should be in line with this. Your motive for investing could be any of these 2. 1 is to preserve the value of your wealth and maybe grow it little by little, or 2, double, triple, 10x, or even 100x your investments in a few years. Note, however, that the more you want to multiply your investments, the riskier it becomes and the more likely you lose your money. Let's say your motive is to preserve the value of your wealth. It means that you might be coming from the background of the awareness that the dollar loses 2 to 2.5% of its value per year due to inflation. So if you have, say, $100 today, know that the following year, that $100 is now worth $98 in terms of its purchasing power. The Naira is even worse because in the past 12 months, it has lost over 35% of its value. To preserve the value of your wealth, you don't buy dollars and put in a dollar account where the interest is about 0.2%. Rather, you buy USDT, which is a stable coin pegged to the price of the dollar and saved in a earn account where interest is between 6% to 10%. You can do this on Bybit, Nexo, and others. Let me give you an example. Let's say inflation is 2% and USDT APY on Bybit saving is 10%. If you save $100, it will become $110 in a year. Adjusting for the 2% inflation, it means that $110 is actually now worth $107.8. You have not only preserved the value of your money, but you have actually grown it. For the second motive, which is that you just don't want to preserve your money, but you want to grow it tremendously. If you look at Bitcoin price appreciation from the halving date to its all-time high in each cycle, you will see that Bitcoin increased by 92x. That is 92 times after the first halving, and 28x after the second halving, and 11x after the third halving. Bitcoin did this, and other coins even did much better. A lot of them did over 300x. The skill you require here is to know which coin to buy other than Bitcoin, so you don't buy a coin that instead of going up, goes down and never comes out. I'll let you in on how to know the crypto to buy as we proceed in this video. Now, how do you divide your portfolio? Have you noticed that during the bull season, everyone is a good trader and a good investor because every coin you buy shoots up in price? This is the era of Ponzi schemes, pumps and dump, and outright scam. And it's also the era of an influx of newcomers who really don't know much about crypto. Three things usually happen to these newcomers. A few of them make some money, another group makes money and loses all before the end of the bull season, and a majority comes at the peak of the bull season, buys the top of shit coins, loses it all, and never wants to hear about crypto again, ever. Even some OGs get burnt in the bull season. It is not their fault, it's just human nature. I myself have been burnt before, but there is a hack to avoid this. First, know that the best time to buy a coin is during the bear season, when everything is down, and not the bull season. In the bear season, the scammers are off the market, and only the team that wants to actually build sustainable projects are around and still working on their projects. Another is to invest 80% of your portfolio you want to put in crypto in coins that have proven track record. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest. Their fundamentals are great. The teams are working. It could be the top or a selection of the top 20, 30, or even 50 coins. Now, with the remaining 20% of your portfolio, you can look for coins with very low market cap of a project that has good fundamental and potentials to grow. Also look for coins that define the theme of the season. For example, the first cycle has coins as money, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and the rest of them. The second cycle came with DeFi and NFTs and all that. Also, during the bull season, you might still want to buy some coins that are, pumping. Use a tiny portion of this 20% for a portfolio you can call rich or wrecked. These are coins that can really pump and they can also dump. This is more like gambling, which I would not recommend, but if you need to satisfy that urge of not missing out, especially during the all hyped up bull season, then use a tiny portion and don't get greedy. That said, where do you carry out all these investments? There are basically two categories of places. One is centralized platform and the other is decentralized platform. For centralized platform in the US, you can use Coinbase, Gemini, and Nexo. While for the rest of the world, including Nigeria, you can use Bybit, OKX, Gate.io, KuCoin, Binance, Nexo, amongst others. I'll leave all links in the description. For the decentralized platform, you need a private wallet like MetaMask. With these, you can interact with platforms such as Uniswap, PancakeSwap, AFIBIE, Compound, and all the decentralized platforms. Now, I know that you have some questions at this point, but do not worry, I have you covered. For the coins to buy, like I said, I will start with Ethereum and Bitcoin, but there are more because I've been doing this since 2016. To successfully build wealth in crypto through investing, there are 3 things you must know. One is the cryptocurrency and blockchain basics. What is it? Why was it created? How does it work? How can it be used? What moves it? And so on. You have to understand it. It is very important. 2 is how to invest in crypto, how to conduct fundamentals that I've been talking about so far, how to know the coins to buy, how to find them, which ones will do 10x, which will do 50x, which ones are more riskier, what are the risks involved, how do you divide your portfolio, how do you minimize the risk, how do you maximize profits, how long should you invest for, and so on. And 3 is trading. How do you conduct technical analysis, how do you know candlestick patterns and the story they tell, and where do you get trade signals? To help you with this, I have organized a 3-day masterclass through which I will literally hold you by the hand and show you how to build wealth in crypto. It's going to be an online masterclass. My team and I have also decided to include a 4th day where we are going to teach you how to make money from airdrop. It's actually how to earn up to $10,000 in airdrop before the next bull run. People have earned 10,000, 50,000, 7,000, 17,000, and so on from airdrop. To register for this masterclass, there's a link in the description. Just click on it and register. I can only accept a limited number of persons for this masterclass, so you might want to do that right now. And if you're still watching at this point, then you have to honor our deal, as I stated in the beginning of this video, which is leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the masterclass.